Hi, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Hey, everybody.
We are recording this for Saturday morning. Well, Saturday. Before we get into the workout, there's not much to discuss there. So I want to take the time and discuss maybe, we are over a week into this kind of, our own workout space and trying to stay on top of our fitness. And I'm there with you. I'm in the trenches with you. I've only used the same equipment that you might have. I did go ahead and borrow some dumbbells today, but only after I gave you guys the invite to do the same. So point is, I'm kind of getting an idea of where there might be some obstacles in creating a fitness routine and maybe some things that are holding you up from success. So let's start by going over those right away.
It's done.
It's not done yet.
It is.
Please stop it. All right. So, how to remove those workout obstacles? First off, create a space. That's not the first thing. First thing is create a schedule. So if you create a schedule that you stick to, I mean, I don't know. I've been talking to some people, and it is really what a way to maintain some sort of sanity is to have a schedule for yourself. If you have kids at home, that might be, we don't have to deal with this yet, but schooling and setting up school hours and even setting up things like recess and lunchtime and things like that. For us, when would you work out? When do you want to work out? Put that in your schedule. Make that something that you have to stick to. No. I'm going to make Zoe give you kisses. Yes, I am. So that's a huge step that you might not be doing right now, is make sure that's something that you have, and you could even go a step further and reserve that in Wodify. And this way it is, can I make this bigger? I can make that bigger. All right. So this way, anyway, this way you're set and there's some accountability there. Whoa. So part 2 is invite the kids, right? Because they're not going anywhere. So if it's a hard time getting the family out of the way when you're trying to work out, see if you can involve them. They could do burpees with you. They can be your weight. If you're doing thrusters, right? Or maybe your spouse, you can invite your spouse, you can invite your spouse to do the same thing. Or maybe you talk to your family and it's your time. You know that as it's me time. This time is when I'm going to work out because, this is something that's very important to me. So set those parameters and make sure that you can stick to them. That's going to be a step in the right direction. Part 2, create space in your house. So if you can eliminate any steps like moving the coffee table, or even just having the equipment in a spot where we have our, we have Gus's kitchen, but we also have our dumbbells there and the backpack. So we have this stuff kind of set up for us, so there's less to do prior to working out. You might even tape off a space that is not for anything else if you have the luxury. It's not for anything else other than working out, right? And maybe if you have a garage space. So it's kind of like you step on the gym floor. That is your space. It's a way to get the head involved, rather than if you have like, a space that you use for multiple things while you're working out, you're also thinking about the laundry or dinner or something like that. So we want to try to keep our mind focused on what the task at hand is. All right. The last part is, or the second to last part would be collecting your tools, right? Like I showed you, we have our dumbbells, maybe a mat or a yoga mat, the backpack, maybe a jump rope. You can maybe get creative with some other things, but having those set and ready, and if you don't have them, go ahead. And again, the offer's still on the table. Reach out to me. Thank you, buddy. Reach out to me and we can find a time to go get yourself a dumbbell, and you can use that for the workouts that we have programmed. Last thing is that accountability factor. Now, one thing that might help you out with that is just getting a buddy, maybe FaceTiming with each other, and just do the workout together, right? Why not? So that's it for the announcements. Excuse me, Zoe. Okay, sit. Sit. No, sit down. Good job. All right. So the workout. Workout is, we don't have a, oh great, I'm gonna die here. So we only have the CrossFit workout set for tomorrow, which I'll get to, but first, a couple announcements here. So that Southold Strong Challenge that we had in the newsletter is starting Monday. There is the link, click on it, go sign up, it's free, share it with friends and family. Let's get a group here, and I think you can read the details about how we're going to do it. I'll let that speak for itself. The other thing, Zoom classes. So we are going to start Monday having Zoom. This is the platform I'm using right now, classes where we can have up to 100 people sign in and join, and we'll have a bunch of these pictures like this on the screen. If you click that video or that link, you'll see a video that is an example of what that might look and feel like, just so you can know what to expect going into it. But I think that'd be a great way that we can open up some options. We're just throwing that out there as the first time, but I am all ears for other times if you want me to look at them. I am thinking maybe 1 to 3 classes in a day, and we'll see how that works. Okay, so on to the workout. We are going to meet at the JV soccer field tomorrow at Southold High School. That is behind the track, down the hill. And this workout will be very friendly for keeping space. So what we can do is line everyone up. Well, the workout, first off, is 25 minutes where we're going to do 10 air squats, run 400 meters, 20 air squats, 400, 30 air squats, 400. And that's that. We're going to add 10 squats per round. Now, to run the 400, or what we can do is instead of, say, running around the track or running around the field where we're all kind of in single file passing each other, instead we would all have a space on the field where we're just going to do like a long shuttle run. If we have numbers higher than, say, 7 people, we'd probably have to go the length of the field rather than the width of the field. No big deal. We just run a few more shuttle runs back and forth on the side of the field. So you'll be able to keep your space, which is, I think, very crucial right now. I don't want to, understate the importance of that, trying to maintain the social distancing. It's important. I don't want to play around with that on the bad side of that. So that'd be a great way that we could meet, still see each other, still wave at 10 to 20 feet away. That's not a bad call. And good timing, kid. Anyway, so that's the workout for tomorrow, and 9:30. If not, some modifications. If you're home, say you can't run, you could walk. Why not, right? A little speed walk for shorter distance, or do some steps in place. Really anything that's going to get the heart rate up. You figure a 400-meter run is usually about 2 minutes or so. So you can use that as a 2-minute cardio break in between air squats, or you can also chair sit and reduce the reps, right? You can go up by 5 each round. You can go up by a specific number. So no need to stick to these exact numbers here. So that's it. Hope to see some people there tomorrow. I hope to still see these pictures and the results. And I want to see some signups on that Wodify Rise. So let's keep that community together. All right. Bye. Say bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
It's done yet?
Now it's done.